MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 3 of the AL Championship Series between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch. Coming up next, Dylan Cease will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Mike Trout is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch. 7:05.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Ugh, was that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. So 1 down, no one aboard. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. First offering. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
And there's ball 2 now. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy is one of the great hitters of all time. 300 batting average with 300 home runs. That is a tremendous combo. He's a fun player to watch.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back standing. Into the box now, Big Daddy Dick. Strike taken, the throw. Not in time as he steals second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag, so let's analyze it with Show Track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Now a pickoff play at second, and the runner back. Dickens at second with 2 down. Runner breaks for third. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
This one's flared out toward left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score as the Yankees grab the early 1-0 lead.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big...
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
He's going.
Runner goes for third. Skied into straightaway right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. That's inside. 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's Brady Singer gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Wow, he was awfully good in his last one. A complete game victory. We'll see if he'll be as good in this one as he was in his previous start.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
Merrifield.
That just misses off the inside for ball one. Singer has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Cole Roederer is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. One out, nobody on. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's lost.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Xander Bogarts is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Runner's going. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. A man at third with one away. Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Batting fourth.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. In there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Sinker down around the knees, gets the called strike. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Into the windup and the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the. Now to bat, Corey Lee. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The catcher, Corey.
First pitch of the
Lee.
AB on its way. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air to center. Hayes on the run for it. He's there and records the first out.
Batting eight.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on Xander Bogaerts, shortstop, up the chute. One of the best in the business, one of the smoothest players in the game. We talk a lot about Robinson Cano and how he goes about his business at second base. The X-Man is no different at shortstop. And
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap, and it bangs off the monster. The throw into second, and he had two on his mind, and that's what he'll get as he's in at second base with a one-out double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. Hayes is there, two gone.
The center fielder.
And with two away now, let's give you a look at what's happening in the National League Championship Series, as they've got a good one brewing over there as well. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. The Yanks leave one. They still lead it 2-1. Now at the plate, Josh Naylor. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
For the Red Sox.
Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Scooped up, and there's one away.
Naylor. Batting six.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Michael Chavis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In comes Judge. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting seven. The catcher.
So the next to bat will be Alejandro Kirk. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. In there for strike one, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Trout has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Bo Bichette. First offering on its way. A 1 pitch on its way. Goodness, 0-2 now. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Skied into straightaway right. Filia will wait on it, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Twinkle Toes Dickens.
So next to hit is Twinkle Toes Dickens. He singled in his first AB. Now here's the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next to stand in is Big Daddy Dick. Singled in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And Hayes will make the catch. This side is retired. Bottom of the inning now. And standing in the rookie outfielder, Eric Filia.
The right fielder.
Here's a high pop-up.
Filia.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Batting ninth.
One gone here in the Boston third. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump.
The batter,
so far 15. This inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
No, inside.
Hit on the ground out to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Red Sox all set for the start of the 4th. And up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
0-2 in the dirt. Listen, this team's a very free-swinging team, so he's just going to go ahead and try to keep bouncing. If they're going to swing at him, he's going to keep throwing him.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game.
That's a ball.
2-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field, and it's gone into the monster seats. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Corey Lee will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the series, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Stanton, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is his 16th season at the major league level, and obviously that alone reflects the incredible career he's put together.
Yeah, and he's had to continue to evolve and adjust as a ball player. To stay in the league that long, 15 years, I can't begin.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The 1-0. This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees 4. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the DH, Cole Roederer.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
A bouncer to the left side. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-2 game. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Austin.
In now, Austin Hayes. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Bogarts aboard here at first with nobody out. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out. Throw won't get him.
The batter.
So first and third with one away. And Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
1-1, here it comes. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And it's fouled away. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So runners at the corners with 2 gone. And in next is Alejandro Kirk. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Set to deliver the 0-1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
I got the count. 1-2.
swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Judge is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout.
Number 27.
And now the first pitch.
Trout.
Ball, that's in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Popped up. Bogarts waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11.
Striding in is Bo Bichette. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The third baseman. Twinkle
Next up, Twinkle Toes Dickens. High in the air out to center field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Yankees retired on just 4. Now into the box, Eric Filia. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
The right fielder.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball. The count is 1 and 2. Ball.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Here's another 2-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Wendell.
Joey Wendell is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Whit Merrifield next to
second
bat.
baseman.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Cole Roederer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And the runner's breaking for third. Pitch misses the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, if you want to steal third off a catcher that has a good arm like this guy, you have to make sure you get a great jump. And he did just that, and it's safely into third.
Pickoff throw to third, and he'll get back in safely. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
A ball hit hard to the left side, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he is into second base with an RBI double.
2. Shortstop.
Well, he was almost out of the inning. The last 2 batters showed him that you can't lose focus on the mound, even if you get 2 quick outs. Back-to-back doubles shows you just how quickly things can get away from you.
A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 1-2. Here it is.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
popped straight up. Singer is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And stepping in, Big Daddy Dick. He flew out in his last AB.
The second baseman, Big Daddy.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. So next to bat will be Pete Alonso. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Well, that's his second double of the game, and I thought it might have enough to get out of here. Banged it off the wall, and he's looking really good at this one.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Aaron Judge comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Popped him up. Bogarts over to his left. And that's the second out of the inning. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that brings Corey Lee to the plate.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Comes set, the 0-1. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's off the green monster as he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Giancarlo.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And it's gone. A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, as it is now 7-3.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Miguel Andujar, and he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Merrifield has a play, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. I get it, I got it, I'm good. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's the Yankees 7 and the Red Sox 3. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Austin Hayes. Here's the first pitch to him.
Austin.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Josh Naylor is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Swinging a blooper to the right side, and that's in there, base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael.
So here's Michael Chavis now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
The batter will be Alejandro Kirk, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Now
to the plate, Eric Filia. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matt.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for Yohan Lopez. Is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So now here is Mike Trout. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. His second home run of the series as they open up an 8-5 lead.
Well, the skipper called on him for a reason, and I can guarantee you one thing. That was not what he had in mind. First pitch, and it was out of here. That's a rough way to start your day at the office as a reliever.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo.
To the plate
Bichette.
now, Bo Bichette. As he'll swing and pop this one up near second base. Merrifield is there for it. 1 away.
Now batting, third base.
Now to the plate. Here is Twinkle Toes Dickens. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Looking up is the right fielder. At the track, the wall, and this one is gone. A home run. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Ro? If you come to watch offense, you've picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Gregory Soto comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Soto, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive, base hit down the line. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion, while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Now a spin and another throw back to second, and he'll dive back in safely. And again a throw. A dive, but he's back. So here's Pete Alonso. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but I do know when a guy at the plate is a stud like that and first base is open, there's absolutely zero reason to put the ball in the strike zone. I think he was trying to work around him, and it just got away.
From the stretch,
as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Brian Tillman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Corey Lee digging in now. Fouled off. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
1-1 the count. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second of the game as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So batting practice continues here today as they notch their 7th home run of the game.
Yeah, Matty V. Well, D-Row, you kind of expect a high-scoring game with that green monster here at Fenway.
Yeah, it changes your whole mindset. Right center's out of the equation. Dead right field's out of the equation. Goes to 380 at its deepest part. Unless you want to hit one down the pesky pole, you're looking to pepper that green monster.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Filia is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. But they manage to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. They'll get up and stretch here at Fenway. The Yankees lead this one 13-5. Zach Britton gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Joey Wendell digs in now. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he fouls this one off. Here he comes again, 1-2.
I got the count. 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. One man is out in the Red Sox 7th, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. And it's 1-1. 2-1 now to the Boston leadoff hitter. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A bouncer up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in next, Cole Roederer. He doubled his last time up.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
And that will conclude matters. All set for the start of the inning. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Mike Trout.
Mike Trout.
Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at-bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Twinkle Toes Dickens as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. There's a swing and a miss. Says, oh my goodness, he loses the shillelagh on that one. Look out.
Oh man, as a pitcher, I love seeing that bat go flying out of a batter's hands like that. You just know that you've got a way off balance and way fooled when you see that lumber going flying down one of the baselines.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second home run of the game, as this lead got even wider. I almost can't believe I'm saying this, but that was the 8th home run of the game for these guys.
Please.
How about this offensive performance?
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game.
Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left, his 3rd home run of this series as the blowout continues. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
I don't even think this lineup knows what's happening right now. Seriously, I think the entire lineup from top to bottom has completely blacked out.
This is one of those days, too, D-Row. I'm a former guy that pitched in the bullpen. When you see the ball flying out of the ballpark like this is when you come to the ballpark and the pitching coach asks if you're available. That's when you tell him, no, I can't pitch. I got a sore throat today.
Aaron Judge gets another chance at the plate here as we look back at both of his home runs in this one. The second coming back in the 7th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Hayes is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Stepping in once again is Corey Lee. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And now the first pitch.
Whoa, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. Alonso leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard to short. Bogarts has it. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 16-5. Archie Bradley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 24, Archie Bradley.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on the way.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Xander Bogaerts.
Just a nice, clean single right there. And I know it's not going to probably make a ton of difference in this game. But one thing I love about the competitive fire right there is I don't care what the scoreboard is. We do not give away at bats. And he certainly didn't right there.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Barehanded for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The first baseman,
really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Now that brings up Josh Naylor as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here it comes.
Ball 2.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Stanton gets under it and makes the catch to end the. Liam Hendricks enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Hendricks.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Hendricks, a 36-year-old veteran. He's a 15-year major league vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th. In now is the Yankees DH. Brandon Lau comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Merrifield is calling for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Mike Trout. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Shot back up the middle. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 56, Aroldis Chapman.
Into the box, Michael Chavis. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. Michael Chavis is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Popped him up. Lee is there. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Now it'll be Alejandro Kirk, and he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here
now
for the home 9.
Right
there are 2 away now. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Chapman ready, the 1-1. Last strike now for the Red Sox. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Pretty impressive performance by the bats in this one. They gave up quite a few runs, but they still blew them out of the water. They have to feel pretty good about the way they won this one.
Well, this one pretty much over before it started as we give you a final look at the line score here in what turned out to be a blowout victory. 16-5 the final in this one tonight. New York take a commanding 3-0 series lead. Brady Singer earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly.